Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So we have discussed up till these, the biotic and the abiotic resistance, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we will be discussing about the next topic, that is wider adaptability. Wider adaptability. Okay. Now, what do I mean by wider adaptability is that, see, adaptability is a nature to adapt anywhere that the plant is present or the crop is present. So if the adaptability is wide, it means that the crop or the plant can adapt more, right? That if it is, firstly present in a very, you can say, warm climate, but when it goes to a like a colder climate, then also it can grow. So that is adaptability. Got it?
Ma'am.
Yes. So
Ma'am,
talking of, yes,
ma'am, I'm not able to on my camera.
you're not able to switch on your camera.
Yeah.
Try it again. Try to leave the meeting, join again, and then open your camera.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So the crops can grow in different conditions, right? This is the meaning of wider adaptability. It means that the crops can grow in different conditions. Just one
And
second.
Yes, ma'am.
conditions in the meaning only seasons.
It can vary anything. Seasons, rain, like the rainfall also, the soil quality also. Okay, all of these things. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. All right. After this, basically what we are saying, that any crop is wider adaptability. If it is present, it means that the crops can grow in different conditions. And when a crop can do that, then it will help in setting high production. Okay, it will setting a high production. Okay, I see that there's a new student in the class, Galvin. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you comfortable in switching on your video?
Yeah, ma'am. One second.
Oh. Okay, hello, welcome to our class. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so you're new here, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, can you quickly introduce yourself to me?
I'm Galvin. I'm studying in 9th. Man.
Okay,
That's it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
good, okay, good. So, like, how many chapters have been dealt with at your school?
So far, one second. Let me check it.
No.
So far, 3 chapters.
3 chapters. The first 3 which chapters? Can you tell me the name?
First one is fundamental unit of life. Second one is tissues, and third one is improvement in food resources.
Okay, all these 3 chapters have been done at your school.
No, improvement in food resources we just started.
Okay, you just started. See, here in my class, I have dealt with fundamental unit of life, that is completed. Okay, tissues are completed. I am right now currently doing the improvement in food resources. Okay, and as far as those lectures go, like the first chapter and the second chapter, you will be provided with the links to the videos, like all the lectures are recorded. Okay, so you can catch up. Okay, now see, since you are new, so I must tell you some of the rules of the class. The rules are, when you have any doubts, no matter what doubt you have, you can easily answer. There is no need for hesitation here. Whatever, even if it is a silly doubt, you can ask. Okay? Yes. So right now I am teaching about wider adaptability. And with wider adaptability, I mean any crop or any plant, it can grow in different conditions. For example, one crop, it is used to growing in a summer condition, good soil quality. For example, if that crop suddenly the environment changes, it becomes very cold, the soil quality deteriorates, right? It degrades. Then also, if the crop can grow, then you can say that the crop has a wider adaptability. And with that, we can say that that particular crop will have a high production, isn't it? Because it can grow anywhere possible. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's talk about the last quality, that is the desired traits. Now usually when we plant any plant, okay, when we grow any plant is because we want some qualities from that plant, right? For example, if we're trying to grow a rose plant, we want big, beautiful, colorful roses, right? If we are growing pink roses, we want big pink roses, right? So that is our desired trait. Desired trait means it's the trait that we want, right? Now, what all other traits can be? Like we want the height of the tree. For example, if we are growing a mango tree, you have planted mango seeds. Now you want a big tree, right? So that many mangoes can come on that tree. So that height of the tree is very important. Then how many leaves are there on the tree? More the number of leaves, it means more photosynthesis will take place. So the number of leaves on a tree, that is also important. Now, the branching of the tree, that is also important. Why? Because more the branching, more you can say the number of leaves again, and then more leaves, then more photosynthesis. So desired traits is all that traits. Traits means nothing but characters. Okay. It is all the characters that we want. Got it? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. So now you people can note down these 2 points. Also, another thing is that the taller the plant will be, it will mean more nutrients are there. Okay, that is also the reason why we require or we want a taller plant. Then, okay, write down quickly.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Now we are going to be talking about the crop production improvement. Okay. So see, in that basically we are doing all the methods that will improve the production of our desired crop, right? Because See, whenever we try to grow a plant or try to grow a whole, a farmland, we have to protect that crop or protect that plant from all sorts of things, like how we protect a baby, isn't it? Same way we have to protect the plants also, like from diseases, from any kind of stress, anything. So basically, the crop production improvement, it involves different practices which is carried out by the farmers to achieve higher crop production. Okay, we do so why? Because we want to get the best out of that crop, right? For example, if the crop is of mango, then we want the biggest mangoes, the juiciest mangoes, right? The most tastiest mango, right? So that is the whole reason why we do the crop production improvement. Is it clear?
Yes.
How many of you love mangoes here?
Me.
Okay. So, see, under this crop production improvement, we have three ways by which we can improve the crop production. First one is when we do the nutrient management. Then when we look at the irrigation, and the third one is cropping pattern. Okay. So nutrient management is, like how we require carbohydrates, proteins, and everything. We require proper diet. Same way, the plants also require a proper diet. And talking about the irrigation, irrigation is like how when we require water to drink, isn't it? Same way we water the plants, right? So the plants also require water at timely duration. So that process is irrigation. And then there is cropping pattern. See, cropping pattern refers to when we, choose a very nice land, meaning a fertile land, a land with a very good soil, and then we plant the seeds. And also how we do that, like we do not do it on a used land and all. So that is cropping pattern. So let us talk about the first one, which is the nutrient management that we do. Okay, so like all the other organisms, the plants also require elements, isn't it? Like how we require elements, like we require calcium, which we get from like milk, isn't it? We drink milk for that. And then what other mineral element we require? Don't we require iron also? Iron in our diet, we require iron. And all same way, the plant also requires those. Okay, so you write down like other organisms, write down like other organisms. Okay, like other organisms, plants also require some elements for their growth. Okay, just like how human beings and all the animals require it, plants also requires it for their growth. These elements are called as nutrients. Okay, like whenever we want calcium, we drink milk. So milk is the source of calcium for us. Or whenever somebody says that, you want to take iron and all, we often eat bananas, right? For protein and all. Yes. So those are the sources. So same way, obviously, have you ever seen a plant eating a banana or a plant drinking some milk? Is that possible? No, right?
No.
The sources of elements for plants are very different. So you write down source of elements. You make one column for source. Okay, one column for source of elements. And then you make one column for nutrients. Okay, now the first source is air. Then from the air, the nutrients that the plant gets are carbon and oxygen. Right? Now, the second one, okay, can you tell me why does the plant require carbon? In what form carbon is required? Tell me, in what form?
Like from leaf.
What?
I'm telling it from leaf.
No, no. In what form carbon is taken by the plant?
Oxygen.
By
I
air.
mean, air.
Carbon dioxide, CO2.
Yeah.
Right. The plants take in CO2 and they use CO2 for which process? Plants use CO2 for which process? How do plants make their own food? Which process is
By
it?
photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis, right? So the plants use carbon dioxide for that, isn't it? So the source of elements, the air, the plant gets the carbon and the oxygen. Then the next source is water. Okay, so from the water, the plant gets hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen again is obtained from water as well. Then you write down from the soil. The third is soil. Okay, just 1 second. When we are talking about the soil, then the plant obtains the nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus. Okay, nitrogen, phosphorus, then there's potassium. Okay, after potassium, there's calcium. Then there's magnesium and sulfur. Okay, these are the elements that the plants take in from the soil. But yet again, these elements are required in a much higher quantity. Okay, they are required in higher quantity and because of which they are known as macronutrients. What are they known as? Say it with me, macronutrients. Say it.
Macronutrients.
Yes, macronutrients. It means that macro means large amount, right? So it means that these are the nutrients that the plants will require in a larger amount, in a huge quantity. Got it? You're getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now let us see from the soil, apart from all these, okay, apart from the macronutrients, the plant also gets some of the elements like iron, okay, like zinc, copper, then there is chlorine, then there is boron, then manganese. These are required by the plants in smaller amount. So what will their name be? If the elements that are required in larger amount are named as macronutrients, then the elements that are required in smaller amount will be called as
Micronutrients.
micronutrients. Okay, micronutrients. Got it?
Yes.
Apart from that, apart from manganese, there's also molybdenum. Molybdenum. These are the micronutrients and the others are the macronutrients. Do you people have any doubts up till now?
No, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the following nutrients that the plant requires. Now, see, can you tell me what will happen if these nutrients are not given to the plant? What will happen?
Sorry, ma'am. Repeat it again.
What will happen if these nutrients are not given to the plants?
It will die.
Yeah, they will die, they will become weak. Will the crop production be more or less?
Less.
Yes.
Less. Yes. So when we say deficiency, deficiency is less amount of these nutrients. When that will happen, then the reproduction of the plant will slow down, the growth will slow down, right? And they will catch diseases very easily, isn't it? It means
Yeah.
that their immunity will get very weak, right? So after this, you write down one line saying deficiency of these nutrients affects the physiology or physiological process of plants like reproduction, growth, etc. It will make the plant easily catch diseases. Do you people know what is the meaning of susceptibility?
Sorry, ma'am.
What is the meaning of susceptibility? Do you know?
No.
Is it?
See, susceptibility means, you can say, if I say that something is susceptible to catch a disease, which means that it will easily catch the disease, meaning more prone to the disease. Okay. So when the plant will not get the required nutrients, then the plant will catch disease easily. And do you know what is the meaning of physiological?
Sorry, ma'am, I don't.
Okay. Anybody who knows? Galvin, do you know the meaning of physiological?
No.
Okay, see, physiological means nothing but the body function. Okay, anything that happens inside the body, that is a physiological function. Okay, so it is a body function. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can you tell me if I'm saying that because the nutrients are becoming deficient, right? Meaning they are less, so the plants are suffering from all that. How will you correct this? How will you help the plant?
Protecting them.
Hmm?
Protecting them.
How?
Like,
What, Nabila? Say it again.
Fertilizers.
Yeah,
Protection.
fertilizers. Basically, we will give them the nutrients, right? If the nutrients are less, then we will give them the nutrients, isn't it? Yes. So we give them the nutrients in the form of manure. We give them in the form of fertilizers, right? So you write down the first one is manure. Okay. It contains, yes, see, this is a supplement to the plant. Okay. It is a supplement to the plant. So it contains a large quantity. It contains a large quantity of organic matter. Organic matter. Okay, and it supplies nutrients to the plants. Nutrients to the plant. Okay, this is about the manure. Okay.
Okay.
And how is it prepared? Then you can write down that it is prepared. It is prepared.
Nothing, ma'am.
So the manure, how do we prepare the manure? So it is prepared by the decomposition of animal excreta, which is animal waste, and plant waste. When both of these are decomposed, then manure is produced. Is it clear?
Yes.
You also write down. Okay, are you done writing up till now?
Yep.
Okay. Then you write down about more about manure, that it helps it helps in improving the soil structure and soil quality. Okay, this is the function of the manure. It helps in improving the soil structure and soil quality. Then you write down, it also increases the water holding capacity of the soil. When the soil will hold more water, then more water will be available to the plant. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now see, manure can be classified as two. Okay. Are you people done writing it? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us talk about the different forms of manure. What are those forms? The first form is compost. Okay. Then there is vermicompost. Okay, compost, vermicompost, and then there is green manure. These are the three forms of manure. Okay, meaning in these forms, you can say manure is extracted or manure is like taken. Okay, these are the different forms from which we can say manure is formed or extracted or taken. So write about the compost. Talking about the compost, so the compost is the process. It is the process in which animal excreta. Okay, animal excreta. Excreta means the waste product. Okay, like cow dung. Okay, like cow dung. So in this, the animal excreta, like cow dung, then kitchen wastes. Okay, like the kitchen peels that we have, like fruit peels, vegetable peels. So the kitchen waste, then plant remains.
plant remains. Then waste materials, like, or you can say waste food is decomposed. See, basically, we take all of these things, meaning we take the excreta of the animals, we take all sorts of, fruit peels, vegetable peels and everything. Then we take waste food and we put it in a pit, meaning we dig a hole in the ground and we put all of these things in that hole and then we let it decompose. When it decomposes, it turns into a compost, C-O-M-P-O-S-T, compost, and it enriches the soil nutrients. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts up till now?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, these are decomposed in pits. Decomposed in pits. Okay, so this whole process is known as composting. Okay, this process is called as composting. Okay. Now, who can explain about composting to me? Who can explain it?
Like we have to take every kitchen waste and everything we have to put in under the soil, and we have
Then?
then we have to take it there and we have to put in plants.
No. See, once you like put it in under the soil, under a pit, you have to let it decompose. Okay. When that will decompose, it will turn into a compost, C-O-M-P-O-S-T, compost. Now, this is a form of manure. Okay. Now, this you can take and then you can, add it to the soil. You don't have to sprinkle it on the plants. You have to add it onto the soil so that the plants can get the nutrients. Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
All right. Okay. So now let us talk about the second type or the second form, which is the vermicompost. What do you people think can happen in this? By the name vermi. What is happening here?
Is it like the unwanted waste or something?
No. See, when the
Worms.
compost, see,
Nothing,
can't
ma'am.
you just see, listen to the name, vermicompost, vermi. What are we using here? Vermi.
Worms.
Worms. Okay. So when the compost is made using the worms like earthworm, okay, when it is made using earthworm, then that is vermicompost. Okay, because earthworm is also, it is also commonly known as a farmer's friend. We call earthworms as farmer's friend. Why? Why? Because you can say that they can quickly decompose. Okay, they can do the decomposition very fast. So when the compost is made using earthworm, it is called as vermicompost. Is it clear to everybody?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are using earthworms here. Okay, that is, as the name suggests, vermi, right? And why do we use earthworms?
If the earthworm go inside the soil and it helps root to go more down easily.
It helps to do the decomposition quicker. It fastens the process. Okay, it makes the decomposition process quicker. Okay, quick, faster. Okay, that is why we use the earthworm. So everybody has noted up till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then talking about the last form is the green manure. Okay, the green manure.
See, basically, what happens in this? Can you tell me by the name only? What do you think will happen in green manure?
Is it leaf?
You are very correct. It's not actually the leaf, but we are using plants only. Okay, certain types of plants are used as manure for some crop production. Okay, so some plants like hemp are grown. Okay, we first of all grow plants like hemp, and after some time, they are mulched. Mulched means they are crushed and put it into pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, so these green plants turn into green manure. Got it? They turn
Yeah.
into green manure, and you must remember that they are rich in nitrogen and phosphorus. Have you people learned how you denote the elements? How you denote nitrogen? How do you denote nitrogen? Have you people learned this, that N is for nitrogen, P is for phosphorus? Then what is this for?
Potassium.
Okay. Rima, can you tell me what is this for?
Calcium.
Calcium. Okay. Galvin, can you tell me what is this for?
Is it for iron?
Yes, it's for iron. Okay. These are the symbols. I was just curious whether you people, is it like there in your syllabus? Do you learn it in chemistry?
Yeah.
So basically, when we talk about the manures, we are seeing one thing, that they are made like by us only, right? We put it into the pit and then decomposition happens. So it is a natural thing, isn't it? It means that it will cause no harm to the plant, right? Now, the other way by which we can actually improve the crop production, what was the other way? In the, like after manures, the second type is fertilizer. Okay, fertilizer. Now see, as we saw that the manure was being prepared naturally, but fertilizer is commercially produced, meaning in factories. Okay, so you write down about fertilizers. These are plant nutrients produced in the factories. Okay, they are produced in the factories. They are commercially produced. They are commercially produced. Okay, now the fertilizers, what do they provide? So you write down, the fertilizers provide phosphorus, they provide potassium. Okay, they provide these two to the plants, phosphorus and potassium. And they are used, why they are used? To get good vegetative growth. Okay, to get good vegetative growth, we require the fertilizer. Okay, and when we use a fertilizer, it gives rise to you can say a healthy plant. Okay, but
Okay.
since the fertilizers, they are produced in a factory commercially, a long use of fertilizer is very harmful to the plant. Why?
Yeah.
Because first of all, it is a chemical, isn't it? And
Yes.
anything which is chemical is not good for anybody. So after a while, you will see that it starts causing some problems in the plant also. And it causes soil pollution, it causes water pollution. Okay? Yes. So you write down. Let's first of all see what are the good things about fertilizers. So they are used to get good vegetative growth. And by vegetative growth, I mean more leaves, okay, more branches, more flowers. Okay, that is a good vegetative growth. It does that. Okay, it is very beneficial also. But when it is, applied in high dose or higher quantity, then it becomes very harmful. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah. It's clear. It's clear.
Do you people have any doubts up till now?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you write another line that when used in a right amount, fertilizers have positive impact, isn't it? When it is used in a right amount, meaning moderate amount, a good dose. But when it is used more than needed, okay, then it causes water pollution, soil pollution. So you write down when it is used more than needed, then it causes water pollution and soil pollution. Then when it is used in more than the amount which is needed, then it causes water pollution and it also causes soil pollution. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Any
Yes,
doubts?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So now you people can go through your notes once and see if you have any doubts, you can ask me, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, go through your notes.
Ma'am, what was that one word that like says the plants are prone to diseases? Suns. The
What?
the one word where you said the
Oh,
plants are prone to diseases.
susceptibility. Wait, I'll write it down. Where is it?
I don't think you wrote it down.
Yes, it means here. This susceptibility. Susceptibility. Okay, it means that the plants are prone to any, like whatever thing we are talking about.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Any other doubts? Anybody?
No, ma'am.
All right, then that is it for today's class. Okay. Now see, whatever doubts you do have when you read the book,
Note it down, and in the next class also you can ask me, or in the middle also you can, message them so that I can clear your doubts. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
ma'am.
yes, now I hope everything is clear to you people. Galvin, did you find the class easy? Did you find it nice?
Yes, ma'am. It's easy.
Okay. You don't have any doubts?
No.
Okay, very good. Did you enjoy the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. All right then. I'll meet you people in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
I wish your class would be every twice a week.
Really, thrice a week. Won't you be bored of me?
No, I will not ever in my life.
Okay, I wish the same. I wish I could see you people more in the week, but we only get 1 day time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay, but we enjoy the 1 day time also, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now you people can go read your books and then you can do whatever you want to do, right?
Okay, ma'am. I'm so very grateful for your time, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Okay, good night. Bye.